Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. So here's the lefty, Tarik Skubal. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a little bit low. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's inside, and the count is 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires across the diamond. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Elliot Ramos.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Elliot Ramos, batting with one down, takes a strike. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
One down, runner at third. Lee will hit next. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Two outs. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one missing low. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green makes the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Detroit, on the hill here today, Robbie Ray. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Going back. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Gleyber gets a piece. 1-2. No outs. Runner on second. That one deep left field, and forget it. That's worth the price of admission. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Andy Ibanez. And that's outside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And delivers outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Next offering is outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Green, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Justin Henry Malloy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, Gillen.
And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Zach McKinstry waiting to hit for Detroit. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run in already. Here's the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second. 2 outs. Baez now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
2 on, 2 outs. The other way, and a base hit. Here comes Dingler around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit, doubled his first time. To the right side, boots it, still finds a way to get off a throw. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We move on to the second here at Comerica. It's the Tigers 5 and the Giants 1. Second inning set to go. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Skubal back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Skubal Certainly has electric stuff. Considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark. So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. On the ground right side. Collected by Torres. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Sam Huff. There's the strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. One left for San Francisco. Down 5-1. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
up
bottom of
for
the second.
Tigers,
Gleyber
the second
Torres up
baseman,
to hit.
Gleyber Torres.
Good take
Whoa,
by
that's
Torres. Softly hit to third. Chapman. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Now batting, third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. That's off the mark.
Ball one.
And the count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of
The
inning
left
number
fielder,
2.
Number 31, Riley Green.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. The walk and a run scored his first time. Late on that fastball.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a little roller up along first. And foul ball. Slider
ball,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the Giants 1. And we're back out of the third inning. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. He swings and fouls one off. So Yaz is struck out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He tripled and scored his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Ramos in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. So 2 balls and no strikes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Inside. Ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fastball for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Ramos leads off first with one away. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Flores batting for the second time, and that's strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
One ball,
outside. Going to count 1 and 2. That one missing inside. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Tork to the plate.
The first baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Curve in the dirt.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
That one outside. Now 2 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, I'd say that was a pretty generous call right there. And when the pitcher's getting that call, there's really not much you can do about it as a hitter. And you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Dylan.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Not close with that one. 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Spencer Bivens getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, right fielder, Zach.
And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tigers leave 1. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Slings the first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now it's Matt Chapman, flying to left his first time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Giants down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. That one way inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's the strikeout for Chappie.
The batter, number 2.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout. Started to swing, held up. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 away with nobody on. So here's Wade now. And that's outside.
Outside.
Two outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Javi Baez digs in right side. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, right field. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Matt Vierling.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. 1 for 2. That one in there across the letters. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up. Out number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Torres in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a slider misses down and away. That one fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there, and it remains 5-3. Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Sam Huff. Skubal back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Line drive and lines out to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Yastrzemski in the box now. No balls and a strike. And 2 now. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Inside, just missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ramos in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
2-2 to count.
On the ground, right side. Torres handles. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for
Jordan Hicks on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there. And looking for the K.
The left fielder, number 30.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1.
Green.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Move to first, and he's back in easily. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is going to go. His second homer of this series, and they add a couple more. It's 7-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now Justin Henry Malloy. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Still only 1 out here in the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
This to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting, catcher Dylan.
Man at first,
Dingler.
and next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. A walk, and he's also singled. Just missed.
That's inside.
Swings through that one for strike one. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it fooled.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The throw in and into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 on with 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Malloy on third. McKinstry at second with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 9-3. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Jordan Hicks done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Spencer Bivens comes on
Number
now.
76.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. 1 for 3. Outside
1-1,
low,
no strike.
and it's 1-0. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and high fly ball deep left field, and it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 11-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul straight back. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 5 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Late on that fastball. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pulls that one foul.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Baez hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Chapman measures 6 feet even, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball. Out towards right center field, McKinstry on his way in. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Doval, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses, and one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Green now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And ball one.
Went out.
That's a little bit low.
Ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Account's full.
The Tigers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To third, Chapman. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Good sinker low in his zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Full count.
Right side, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers fail to make any noise, but still in command. It's 11-3.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Tigers.
for the Tigers, Jackson Jobe.
21.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Willie Adames. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-2 is the count.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The Giants with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next.
Fitzgerald.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And there's a ball. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the catcher, Sam Huff.
Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. And that is out of play. Fitzgerald off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So the Giants leave one. Still 11-3. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Justin Henry Malloy.
Malloy.
And that one sliced foul. Way high there. 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
You got this.
And they'll do it again. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. Ball 3. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping to get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Chapman under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Giants,
We go to the eighth. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. Joe back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Well struck right field. McKinstry going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Elliott.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2. That one down the line. And there are two outs. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
And it's even up.
In.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just off the outside edge.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fly ball center field. Baez corrals it, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's Javier Baez.
The center fielder, Javier Baez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And the sweeper is off the plate.
3 balls, no strike.
That one misses.
Nope, that's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised and went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first, nobody out. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. Baez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, and 2 now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 13-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of his zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Bivens out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Camilo Doval into the game.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. That one off the mark. 1-0. That's inside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nope, that's inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. My partner known for being a touch hacktastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh my goodness!
In your career,
I can't even believe. I can't. I'd win.
130
when did that
times.
happen?
Yeah.
I don't even seriously. I don't believe that.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Batting, left fielder,
Riley Green now at the plate.
Green.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there.
1-1.
Eric Miller, the left-hander, up and throwing. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Left field. Ramos right there to make the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Back here in Detroit, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he held up. And there's a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So a man at first. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses down and away. That misses. Now 3-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 2.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
And now Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade Jr.
And a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now back, second baseman, Tyler.
One out left for the Giants, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. On the ground, and foul ball. The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. And that'll do it. The Tigers take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.